Good morning from Neuropark Social here in Christchurch. Today's bite-sized webinar is all about action and how action is important to understand and the spectrum of emotion. Now, a lot of people still understand the world as though there's something happening out there, which scientists call stimuli, and then my brain absorbing all that information, calculating an action, and then acting in response to whatever happens out there. Now, the problem with this is that our systems don't work like this. They don't have direct access to the outside, even though we think so, because we have eyes and noses and mouths and skin and tongues, and we think these are direct interaction points with the world. But it's not quite so, because to be able to use these and that and that and that and this skin thingy, our brains have to calibrate an expectation. So they calibrate what sort of action is needed, what sort of action is expected, and then they prepare for that, and at the same time they also send that expectation to the sensory areas. And that is how a brain can even see, because it's the difference between that expectation of what action was prepared and the difference in the income of information. So if something moves out there, that your eyes or your nose or your skin or your mouth and your taste buds or your ears can even understand the difference. So the reason you see movements, the reason you can watch this video and see me and my lips moving and hear it by the displacement of air pressure changes, is because your brain has calibrated an expectation, and it's slightly different from what the sensory inputs telling the brain. That difference is updated. These are what we call the error loops, and they happen on the smallest hierarchy. That means on every single neuron in your sensory apparatus in your brain, it changes and changes and updates and updates. So this is how you see, you smell, you taste, you hear, you touch, and you feel the inside, or a summary of what is happening on the inside of your body. So next time you write or talk about your dog reacting to things, think about it this way. Your dog is not reacting. It's recalibrating its action plan to try and change its own behavior or try and change the niche. Meaning, it's trying to adapt, so change how it moves, or it's trying to make something go away, come closer to you, etc. Till next time, see you later. Bye.